Yo, what is up, boys? All right, today we're gonna be doing a NBA players tier list. All right, so the first thing I gotta say, players like Lonzo Ball. See how he's in a Lakers jersey? This is a tier list of players from the 2019 season. But I'm ranking them as if it was the 2022 season, 2021, 2022, whatever it's gonna be this next season. So I'm ranking, so you see Chris Paul in the Rockets jersey. I'm ranking him on his 2021 season. So his finals appearance. I'm ranking that a combination of what I think it's going to be from how I think they're going to play next season and how they played last season. That's it. Okay. Boom. It's crazy to see how much change in the NBA the last 2 years. Like AD on the Pelicans, the Marcus Aldridge in the league, Dirk. I saw Dirk here and I was like, what the fuck? We're not ranking Dirk. I saw Dirk somewhere here. Kawhi in the Raptors, Clay healthy. Well, he actually got injured then. Kyrie in Boston, James Harden on the Rockets. It's just crazy how much is happening. But yeah, we're gonna rank these players as of right now. Lou Williams had a solid season with the Hawks. Got pretty far in the playoffs. For these set of players, I'm gonna put him in C. But he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. I'm actually gonna add a tier below. How do you do that again? Add row below. Okay. This is gonna be like F. No. F? Or do I make it F tier? Do I just make it F tier, or do I make it like, I don't know, D tier? I'll make it D tier. I don't think anyone on this list is going to be F. I think Lou Williams is C, though. Solid C. Donovan Mitchell last season was a A, and I think next season he'll be maybe an S. But if I could buy him both season, I think Donovan Mitchell's going to be an A. Put next player. Montrez. I'm gonna put him in D because I don't think he really played good last season, and I honestly at the Wizards I don't really think he's gonna be playing that much better. I mean, I probably put better stats. I'll put him in C. Ben Simmons last season, such a hated player because of everything in the playoffs. I still think Ben Simmons is overhated and underrated because of how this man can literally do everything besides shoot. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA, one of the best playmakers in the NBA, and he could drive very well when he actually wants to shoot the fucking ball. Alright, sorry to say that. But I'm going to put him in B because I don't think he's going to be just Donovan Mitchell. Shit. Devin Booker, S. Not S+. S. Just, he goes to the best. S+. Devin Booker was S tier last season. Debatably S+. I'm going to put him in S. I think next season, I think S is a perfect spot for Devin Booker. Karl-Anthony Towns, I'm gonna put him in B, mainly because he's not really doing anything in his career, really. Like, he hasn't really making the playoffs. I mean, I do think they have a pretty bright future with Anthony Edwards and everything, but I'm interested in how the Timberwolves do next season. Chris Paul last season, the same with Devin Booker, S. That season, I think, and this season, he'll be an S tier. De'Aaron Fox, honestly, C, he's like a high C. Like, he's not in this tier of players, but he's a high C. He's the best C here. D'Lo. Is D'Lo a B tier? I'm gonna put him in C. Wait, where the hell did he just go? Oh, he went A. I'm gonna put him in C because he's not the best player in the Timberwolves, and Cat's in B. So Miles Turner was really good last season on the defensive side of the ball and pretty solid on the offense side. I'm gonna put him in C. There's probably gonna be a lot of players that go in C. Domantas Sabonis is A, best player of the Pacers, which is a solid playoff team. So Buddy Hield, one of the best shooters in the NBA. That's really about it. Can't really play defense. I'm put him in C as well. but he's pretty high C. Like I think he's better than Lou, Montrez. He's better than these two. Anthony Davis is an S plus player. AD, I mean last season, yeah, injury riddled season, which is not his fault, but you gotta take it against the player if he keeps getting injured. But I mean, I think Anthony Davis is an S plus. I think that's fine. Like I think AD could be an S plus player next season. Brandon Ingram last season, I feel like he's kind of plateauing. I'm gonna put him in B tier on this list. I feel like he's kind of plateauing as a player. Like I feel like ever since he was an all-star, I think he's just gonna stay like that, which is fine. But I feel like B is where he's gonna stay the rest of his career. Like I don't think you could put him in A. I don't think he'll ever be an A tier player. Jamal Murray, I'll put him in B. I think he's better than everyone in C tier. Yeah, I think he's better than D'Lo's a little bit of an argument, but I think Jamal Murray is better than anyone in C tier. Got injured last season. He'll be healthy this season. I mean, in the 2020 bubble playoffs, he was extremely good. But I have high hopes for Jamal Murray. I like Jamal Murray. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers last season. Is he going to be a B or a C? Again, he's like a C plus with De'Aaron Fox. Like, he's not... I'll put him in C for this list. Pascal Siakam, B. Spicy P is a very, very, very... Like, he's a very regular season performer. And he's not really that good in the fourth quarter either. He's a very regular season performer. Not really good in the playoffs. Or in clutch moments. Lonzo Ball the Pelicans last season. Now he's on the Bulls. Next season, I could see Lonzo Ball being a B tier player. I know it's kind of high for a lot of people, like over here and Fox and shit, but I think that Lonzo Ball could be a B tier player next season. I really do think he could be. Jason Tatum's A. Debatably S. I'll put in Jason Tatum in S. Okay, I'm very high on Jason Tatum. Personally, if you put him in A, I understand. I really do understand. But I'm going to put him in S because I really do think Jason Tatum could be the best power forward in the league someday. But AD is kind of there, you know. And Giannis. But I think I kind of count Giannis as a small forward personally. But, and I mean, I guess Jason Tatum's kind of a small forward, power forward, the same as Giannis. But Lauri Markkanen is the first D tier player here. Lauri Markkanen, I do think he was, when it comes to the Jim Boylan situation, which was actually wasn't that the season for the season. They had who was the Thunder's coach. They had a new coach, a way better coach this season for the Bulls. But when it comes to the Jim Boylan era, I think he was misused. And I think you could debate he is still misused as a player, but I'm gonna put him in D. He can't create off the dribble. He's not good in the post as a big man, which is very, very annoying if you're running your offense. He can't really catch oops. He can shoot wide open threes, yes, for a big man that's valuable, but it isn't. The rest of his game is so inconsistent that I don't think that even puts him in the C tier. John Collins. I'm gonna put. He's a high C player. He's got paid and his extension. I'm gonna put him in C tier. But he's a high C tier. He's probably the highest C tier. I think he's better than De'Aaron Fox. Jarrett Allen. Is he a C or a D? I would have been D. Basically no offense. He can catch oops. Defense is very good. But I think his defense is kind of overrated. Because not all defense is blocking. I understand it's the most flashy part of defense probably. But defense isn't all just getting blocks. And I think Jarrett Allen's defense is overrated because he's very good at getting blocks. So I'm going to put him in D. Right? Is he C? I don't know. I'm putting him in D. Bam Adebayo is definitely an A, but is he... No, it's definitely a B, but is he an A? And I think if Cat's in B, he's got to go Cat in the B's here. Kyle Kuzma. I'm talking about Bam for a second. Bam is very good at defense. I think he could really, if he can develop a more consistent 3-point jumper, Bam could maybe be like post Joel Embiid the best, or and Jokic maybe for a couple years could be the best center in the NBA. I'm being serious. I'm very high on Bam, but I think I'll have to put him in the B. Kyle Kuzma, I'm gonna put him in C. All right, as a Lakers fan, Kyle Kuzma is severely overhated. Just because he couldn't be that consistent third option for the 2019, 2020, 2021 Lakers. With him and with Anthony Davis and LeBron. Kyle Kuzma is a good basketball player. Kyle Kuzma is a good. He last season developed a lot of those hustle plays. You saw him doing a lot more, like hustling for rebounds, keeping the ball in bounds, playing better defense overall. So I think Kyle Kuzma is a C tier player, but a lot of people have him in D. I don't think that's true. Jaren Jackson Jr. wasn't he injured? I'm gonna throw him in C, but he has a lot of potential to be more like a Bam Adebayo type player, maybe like a Pascal Siakam. I think his peak potential is like a cat, Karl Anthony Towns. But yeah, Trae Young, I'm gonna put him in A, B or A. If he's B, he's high B. I'm gonna put him in high B. He led his team deep in the playoffs, but his defense is super bad. Like it's probably the worst. He's probably the worst defender in the NBA. He's one of the worst defenders in the NBA. Is he? I'm gonna put him in A. He led his team to the playoffs. He proved that to me. He did prove that to me. That was the one thing I had on Trae. I was like, I don't think he can lead a team deep to the playoffs, but he did. So I'm gonna give that to him. DeAndre Ayton, B tier. DeAndre Ayton has Bam Adebayo potential, in my opinion. DeAndre Ayton was super good in the playoffs, super consistent, getting rebounds. Very, very, very efficient offensive player. At least from what I remember, he was shooting like 80-90% from the field in the games against the Lakers that I watched. He was crazy. He was really, really crazy. Luka's S plus. Luka is S. Sorry, one second. Luka is S plus with Anthony Davis. Honestly, I'm moving 80 down to S. I'm putting Luka in S. No, I'll keep 80. 80 is a better tier than these guys. Luka's S plus. Luka's on a lot of people's lists. I see him around like the 9 to 7, and I'm like, bro, Luka's top 5. Luka is top 5, in my opinion. I'm not gonna label my top 5 NBA players right now, but I think Luka is definitely a top 5 player in the NBA. We're not doing Dirk because he retired. Like in 2019. Again, like I said, this is the 2019 players, so I'm ranking them as it is 2021. Well, LaMarcus Aldridge did play a little bit. I think LaMarcus Aldridge can still be a C tier player. And I think I heard that he retired because he had an irregular heartbeat. Shout out to him, great career. But I heard that he actually could come back to the NBA. I think it was like a House of Highlights post, something like that. I don't know, but I heard that he's thinking about coming back to the NBA. And I like to see it. Kyle Lowry is a B tier player. Kyle Lowry is a I'll give him a very good 3-point shooter. Very good. He's just a very good point guard. Like really. Like I don't think he's like a top 5 point guard, but he's a top 10 point guard. Like Kyle Lowry is a very, very good point guard. Paul Millsap. He's low C. Paul Millsap. I don't even have thoughts on Paul Millsap really. I'm just gonna put him there. Kevin Durant. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the 3 players. I had a video that came out around I don't know, what was it? A couple days ago. It hasn't done well at all. It hasn't even got any views, I don't think. For the best players in the NBA, I put it was 3, it was 4, but it was maybe 3 players I think you can argue are the best player in the NBA. So I'm gonna put those 4 players in the best. So I'm gonna put Kevin Durant in the best. Al Horford. What team is he even on now? Where is Al Horford? Is he still on OKC? Honestly, boys, I don't even know. I offered a D tier here. He has potential to be C tier, but I'm putting him in D tier, and I don't even know what team he's on. Really, Mike Conley. He's high C or low B. I'm gonna put him in high C. You know what? I need to do this. I'm putting oh shit. C. I'm putting a C plus here. I'm putting De'Aaron Fox. Him and oh. Okay, there you go. Mike Conley, everyone there. Marc Gasol last season. Marc Gasol was solid, honestly. Marc Gasol was solid for the Lakers last season. I'm a Lakers fan, if you now know. But he was really solid for them. He's not C+. He's C. I'm putting Marc Gasol on C. He was overhated. Especially at the end of the season. His 3-point shooting was very good, honestly. Derrick Rose last season was a C. He's the highest C+ here. Something through my throat, sorry. ASMR. Anyway, Russell Westbrook. He's not B. He's either A or S. I think Russell Westbrook is still an S tier, but is he A? He's A plus. He's the best player here, probably. Not much of the case, but I think Russell Westbrook's the best player there. He has a case for S. Like, I could see why he put him A, and I could see why he put him S. I'm gonna put him A. Kevin Love. I'm gonna put him in C plus. I think he could be a B if he really tried, but I feel like Kevin Love is just kind of giving up. I think he needs to be traded. I think he will be. We've been talking about Kevin Love being traded for like years, and it just hasn't happened. I really don't know why. But I think Kevin Love will be gone by next season. He has to be gone out of Cleveland by next season. Gallinari was actually a C plus big man last season for the Hawks. Then you have that one like 42-point game in the playoffs or something stupid like that. Like, it wasn't, I don't even know if it was in the playoffs, but he had like this one 42-point game or something like that, like high 40 or something like that. So I'm gonna give him C plus. DeAndre Jordan for the Nets. Honestly, I'm putting him in D. Like, I think like Jaren Jackson, Marc Gasol. I think Marc Gasol is a better center right now than DeAndre Jordan. I don't like DeAndre Jordan right now. Can't shoot. Can't really play defense. He can just catch lobs. That's really all he can do. I think Marc Gasol's shooting. Marc Gasol's defense is not bad. It's honestly solid. He has solid defense. He can shoot pretty consistently, and he can finish around the rim. I'm gonna put him in C. Dragic. I'm putting him in C plus. Is he better than? No, he's not. I'm putting him in C. He's C. He's not C plus. I'm gonna put Malcolm Brogdon in C. Not Kevin Love. I'm gonna put Malcolm Brogdon if I could. Man, it disappeared. Where'd he go? Oh, he moved up too. All right. Malcolm Brogdon C plus. Yeah. Blake Griffin last season was not good. Was he D? I don't think he was D. I don't think he was D. I think he was C. Low C. He's low C, but he was not D. James Harden. Ooh, this is gonna be a close one. Is he? Yeah, he's S. Yeah, he's S. James Harden's an S tier player. Basically S plus. Averaged the most assists in the NBA last season. Really shows how versatile James Harden is. You can either put 35 points or you can put 15 assists. I'm putting James Harden. He's debate. Honestly, he's S plus. James Harden's S plus. Stephen Curry is my. I was talking about how like there's mainly 3 players, but there's 4 you can argue the best. Steph Curry is like the one that I think it's like he has the worst case to argue the best player in the NBA out of those 4 players. But I think he is arguably the best player in the NBA. He's definitely top 3 offensive player in the NBA. I think it's him, LeBron, and Kevin Durant. Not scoring, offense. And in general, scoring is involved in that. DeMar DeRozan's not easy. I'm putting DeMar DeRozan in B. I like DeMar DeRozan. I really do like DeMar DeRozan. I think his passing was really underrated last season. Obviously, he's one of the best mid-range scorers in the NBA. Pretty athletic, solid, okay defense. I'm putting him in B. I like him. Jrue Holiday, also B. Incredible defender. Solid three-point shooter. Can lead your offense. Solid playmaker. Very good point guard. I'm not even. Should I even rank DeMarcus Cousins? He wasn't even on a team last season, was he? Oh, he was on the Clippers. I'll put him in C then. I hate seeing DeMarcus. He used to be like an A player, like 3 seasons ago. But now he's down here in C. Down here in C. It's kind of sad to see, you know. Gordon Hayward. What? He was on Charlotte and then he got injured. I remember that. I think before he got injured, he was good though. So I'm gonna put him in C+. Paul George last season was better than the season prior. I'm gonna put him in B. He's debatably A, but I don't think he's as good as these 4. I think Paul George is kind of falling off. He's the best B here, but I don't think he's A. He's B+. Eric Bledsoe C. I don't like Eric Bledsoe. Okay, he's like a pretty good defender. Inconsistent 3-point shooter. Can't really play make. I just don't like him. Hassan Whiteside, very good rebounder. He was on Portland last season. Am I correct about that? Yeah. He's a very good rebounder and a very good shot blocker. Is he over? Like, what are the big men? He's better than DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, I'll put him in C+. No, that's not Lance Stephenson was not in the NBA, so I'm not going to rank him. Kyrie Irving was... I'm going to put him in A, but he has potential to be S. But I'm going to put him in A because Kyrie, if he didn't get injured, the Nets could have possibly won the finals, but he just gets injured too much. I don't know. Jonas Valanciunas. I personally don't like him, but he's a good rebounder, solid center. I'm going to put him in C. He's better than Hassan Whiteside. I'm going to put him in C+. Kemba Walker. Super inconsistent, but I think he's still B. I think he was better than Derek. Was he? I'm putting him in C+, honestly. I honestly did not like Kemba Walker last season. Too inconsistent. Injuries. Klay Thompson hasn't been in the NBA in a while. If I had to predict what tier he'll be in, I think he'll be in B. I think he'll be in the same tier as like a Bam Adebayo or a Jrue Holiday next season, or a Paul George. I think I'll put him in B. I have high hopes for Klay coming back. Kawhi Leonard. I do not think you can argue Kawhi is the best player in the NBA. I think he's S+, but I don't think you... I think you can, but he's not in my top 4 players who can argue the best player in the NBA. Personally, he's not. And I think he'll even play next season, which is sad to hear. Nikola Vucevic. He's the best center here. Is he B, though? He's in the Bulls now, right? Yeah. I don't think he's in that tier, but I think he's in C+. Because he's the best big man here. But he's not, like, up here. Good. You get what I'm saying? Tobias Harris was very good in the regular season last season, but the 76ers kind of collapsed. I'm putting him in B. I think he really was that good, though. Jimmy Butler. The Heat had a very bad playoffs last season, and Jimmy Butler was injured, I think, a lot, and he didn't play because of COVID and shit. I'm gonna put Jimmy in A, but I think he has potential to be S next season if the Heat do good. Is this Bogdan or Bogan? Why is Miles Leonard on this list? What the fuck? C. Isaiah Thomas did not play last season. He just dropped, like, what did he just 80 or something in, like, some league? I'm gonna put him in C+, honestly. I think he could be a C+ player if he really got a patient on 13. Yeah, I'll put him in C. Damian Lillard is honestly underrated on top of 10 players in the NBA list. I'm putting him in S. Is he S plus? I think he's better than Chris Paul. I think he's better than Devin Booker. But is he better than Jason Tatum? Fuck, I'm putting Dame in S plus. I'm really high on Dame. Andre Drummond D. He's not good last season for the Lakers at all. I'm putting Draymond Green in C plus. He's I think he'll always be a really good defender, but offensively, yes, his playmaking is good, but scoring is so bad. That man could not score at all. So I'm gonna put that man in C plus. I think he has an argument for C plus, and B. Like, I think he really does have. He's very. A lot of people are split on Draymond Green, but I'm gonna put him right in the middle. Chris Middleton, NBA Finals champion last season. I'm gonna put him in. Is he high B? I'm putting him in B. I don't think he's as good as Paul George. CJ got injured, but before he got injured, he was super good. I'm putting him in B. Rudy Gobert. Alright, I'm putting him in B. I'm putting Rudy Gobert in B. Really good defender and solid offensive player, I guess. Steven Adams, C plus. Who did he just get traded to? Is he in Memphis now? I think he's in. He's in Memphis, right? Victor Oladipo. He's on the Heat, right? I don't think he'll play next season. He's injured. I'm gonna put him in C plus. I think. No. Yeah, I'm putting him in C. He's high C. Like, he's C plus. He's high C plus. Like, he's probably the best. He's the best player in C plus, but he's not quite B. Giannis. All right, here we go. Giannis is debated to be the best player in the NBA. Zach LaVine. I'm high on Zach LaVine. I'm putting him in B. I think Giannis has A potential. If he can lead the Bulls to, like, the 4th seed, he's A. Straight up. Gary Harris, right? I don't know why he's on this list, really. I mean, he's solid. Like, he's C. Like, he's not bad. But he's not, like, that good. Let me see. Aaron Gordon. He's on... Where the fuck is Aaron Gordon? Is he on the Bulls? I have no clue where Aaron Gordon is. He got traded somewhere. Let's find out. Aaron Gordon. Yeah, it was 2 A's. Nuggets. Oh yeah, he was in the Nuggets. Yep, never mind. Yep, 6'9". Yep. Alright. Yeah. Nuggets. Oh yeah, now I'm getting memories. Alright, yeah. Aaron Gordon was C plus last season. Aaron Gordon is... I don't even know how to feel about him. He's super athletic, obviously. One of the best dunkers of all time, but NBA basketball is more than just dunking. I'm putting him C plus. I think that's kind of high for him. Julius Randle, last season. Is he A or B? He's A. Julius Randle was so good, but in the playoffs, I'm putting him. He's high B. He's probably better than Paul George. Like, he's high B. Andrew Wiggins last season was very good. It was probably his best season in the NBA. I mean, maybe not the best. Maybe probably second best. I'm putting him in B. He's either high C plus or B. I'm putting him in B. He's like B, yeah. Very good defender. Joel Embiid. I'm putting him in S. Is he? He was an MVP candidate though. I'm gonna put him in S right now. Clint Capella, solid center. The Hawks made it far, so I'll put him C plus. There's a lot of these like C plus centers in here, like Clint Capella, Steven Adams, and like Jonas Valanciunas are like such equal players. Oh. I'll do Jokic. No, I'll do Nurkic. Nurkic. Did he? Again, Like the same as like the I would have been C plus. Nurkic has B potential if he could shoot more consistently. Former MVP. Last season's MVP. Jokic is S plus. Jokic is S plus. I don't think he's the best player in the NBA, but he's very good. Kristaps Porzingis. I'm not high on Kristaps Porzingis at all. Gets injured way too much. Doesn't play for the team. Plays for himself. Overpaid. I don't know. Kristaps. He has so much fucking potential, man. Just I'll put him in B. LeBron. I'm talking about LeBron. Jesus. He's one of the players you can argue the best player in the NBA. LeBron James' season was up and down. He was an MVP candidate. He was the number one MVP candidate before he got injured and before AD got injured. Even actually when AD was injured, I think he was still up there. Like, I remember this one game against the Detroit Pistons. LeBron just took over. This man dropped like 2-3 threes in like the last 2 minutes of the game to seal the game. Hit like the best shot of the season against Curry in the playing game. LeBron was super good last season, but the playoffs he was not good. He still averaged like 22, 8, and 8, which is still amazing. But I think AD getting injured really hurt his morale. But I think LeBron could be the best player in the NBA next season. And what's the last? Oh, Dwayne Wade. Okay, we're not ranking these three. I mean, did Lance Stevenson? I heard Lance Stevenson is thinking about returning to the NBA. I heard that, and that's very interesting. So I'll rank him. If he does return, I'm gonna put him in C. Dancing Lance, I'm putting C. All right. So this is the list. We got these four are the best players in the NBA. These are the next. These are the next. These are the next. Blah blah. I have Jimmy Jimmy left to S. Yep, I'm gonna do it. No, he's like A plus. And so is Russell. I want to put Russell Westbrook in A and S. Fuck, I'm going. Oh, he's A. He's the highest A here though. He's the best player. Kyrie probably doesn't say that. Kyrie's better than Russell Westbrook. All right. I think this is it. I think this is the list. These are the best players in the NBA right now. This could change. This is based on a combination of how good I think they'll be next season and how good they were last season. I think this is a pretty solid list. Yeah, I think this is a pretty solid list. Alright, thanks everybody for tuning in, watching the video. New mic, how does it sound? Check out my Splitgate video that came out yesterday. When this video comes out, it'll be yesterday. I really like Splitgate. Go check that video out. I'm gonna be streaming a ton on Twitch, both Valorant and Splitgate a lot. Yeah. So go check those out. Tomorrow's video. So I'm probably gonna the day this video comes out. Probably 2 videos will come out. I'm gonna try not to do 2 tier lists because I don't want to like flood my channel with tier lists. But I'm gonna do like a rap album tier list soon, like 2010s rap albums tier list coming up soon. So yeah, check out for that. I'm actually listening to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for the first time right now, like Kanye to, for Phil, so I can really rank the best albums of the 2010s, best rap albums. So that video will be coming out maybe tomorrow, or maybe the same. The day this video comes out, it will probably be tomorrow. But I don't know. And when it comes to my camera, my webcam, not webcam, it's the Logitech 1080p camera. The 1080p camera. It was supposed to come Saturday, but it didn't come. But yeah, it didn't come. But he'll be here soon. I'm gonna stream a ton. Check out the streams. Yeah, comment below what videos you want on. Go check out my TikTok. Go check out my friend's TikTok. They'll both be in the description. Alright, peace out, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're watching this. Peace.